Hi, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. And I thought I would do a quick read on Bill Barr. It seems like maybe he hit his limit. Maybe he went as far as he could go, and he feels like this is the point, uh, the line he won't cross. So let's see how. And perhaps he won't cross it because Trump won. Trump lost. Had Trump won, he might have been willing to cross many, many, many more lines. Luckily, we'll never know. All right, let's take a look at Bill Barr. I can't say I won't be influenced in this reading by Cash Peters because I can still see the picture of Bill Barr hanging on to the like foot of this giant beast that we can't even see. It's so big. So Bill Barr. Ugh. I'll be glad I don't have to read about these guys anymore. Their energy is so icky. Ooh, judgment. Judgment. So maybe it is what I say. He reached the end. He reached the point. Maybe he realizes just how corrupt Trump is. It's possible he didn't know. Or maybe he did know, but he can't find himself to be that corrupt. Let's see what's crossing it. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is about loss. This is loss of power. This is loss of power. Um, and so he's both reaching a point where he feels that it's like this is the line in the sand, coupled with his consideration of power and money. If, like I said, if Trump had the power, if Trump did win, then he might even look past, what he refuses to look past now. Let's see what's at the root of this. Oh, he feels betrayed. Huh, that's interesting. So at the root of this, he feels betrayed by who? By Trump. I, you had to be blind not to see the man had a lust for naked power. So how did he betray him? In the past, we have the Hanged Man not really having the power to actually do something to change. He didn't actually he was actually had his hands tied. He was not able to act, even if he wanted to act. And that might be part of that bigger sort of beast that he is sort of the front man for, right? Maybe he himself felt like um, that felt that he wouldn't have done it except that he had to do it. Like it was he already had his sort of moral line that he himself pushed through because the people who he represents, um, the beast that he represents, um, was uh, was willing to go there, and so he had to do it. But maybe internally he didn't think uh, he didn't think it was a good idea, and it made him nervous. That's in the sky is the Mother of Wands. Interestingly enough, I often see the Mother of Wands as Nancy Pelosi, although it could also be Kamala Harris because she's a Libra, but she has her moon in Aries, and she has her Mars in Leo, so she has a lot of fiery energy, even though she comes across as sort of like cool and this and that. That's her Libra. But that and Libra, Gemini, actually, the air belies the fire beneath, and I think she's going to need that fire um, in what her and Joe Biden are facing. So I think it's going to be good, but I get more and more of an appreciation of uh, less making a judgment about a situation and how it works out, like Kamala Harris. I liked her. I liked her from the beginning. She wasn't my pick, though, because I didn't think she was progressive enough, or I thought that she could be easily swayed. And she did waffle on a number of things, So um, I think that she has the intention of progressivism, but she's still sort of bridging the corporate sort of side of things and the progressive side of things. So and I think that'll be helpful for her anyway, because um, the kind of things that we're going to need to do for the United States, for the people, and jobs, and infrastructure, and all that stuff has to get done, and we can put our people to work. Um, and so, there's plenty of opportunity to do things, jobs programs, and help people, and, maybe strengthen unions or unionize or find some more protections for labor, because we're going to have to do a lot more labor. It's going to be the thing. We're going to have to put our backs into the future. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I'm doing a reading. Thanks. Let's see what's in the immediate future. We're talking about Barr. I got off on a tangent. Oh, wow. The Four of Wands. I think that there's a door open. He has an opening to get out in the next 6 weeks. Now, I realize that Trump will be out in 6 weeks, or less, right? Yeah, less. 5 weeks, 40 days, 50 days, they said it's 50 days. All the same. Um, yeah, but I think that they're calling him back. I feel like unless he leaves the planet and that spirit calling him like through the veil, um, I feel like he's being called back. He's being called back in some way, and that could be the people who are in charge of him, right? How it's seen from the outside. Um, um, Sorrow, um, mourning, grief. I think we're all grieving. We're all grieving. We're tired. We're tired. I'm tired, you know. Um, and I have, spirit, and I have um, the stars. I connect into that energy, to the tree of life. I'm always sort of like dabbling in that stuff, and so it raises you up. It raises you up to a higher level. And I'm exhausted. I can't imagine how tired people are who don't have that connection, you know? Um, we're lucky in that way. All right, let's see. Let's see his domestic situation. Ooh, the Ten of Cups. I think his wife is going to be happy he's home. I don't think she liked any of it. She did not like one bit of that. She's like, this is not the man that you are, and you know it. But he listens to the people in charge. He listened to the people in charge. He didn't have agency over himself. Hopes and fears. So he's hopeful that Joe Biden is becoming president, because he realizes that we need somebody like Joe Biden. But he's also terrified that Joe Biden's administration might take his law license away or something like that. Uh, Outcome. Oh, Two of Cups. That's nice. I think that's him and his wife. I feel like he's coming back to, maybe he's listening to his wife for a change. God knows, men don't like to listen to their wives, and they're usually right. So I think my husband is laughing in the other room. And then we have healing. So yeah, so there's a healing for him. Um, as much as we um, detest this man because of what he's done, I think it's taken a real toll on his soul. And he's not, well, let's just say the man he thought he was, he has found out that he is not. And that um, there was very little that he wouldn't do for power. And perhaps it was, um, maybe he broke his own heart, or maybe he broke the heart of his wife or his family. He traded that, and now he just is grieving that. Well, I did not expect to say that about Bill Barr, I'll tell you that. All right, guys. Well, that was kind of an odd reading and other stuff. I had other stories in there all around, but I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. It's a little meandering, but I don't know, it's Wednesday night. Why not meander, right? All right. Okay, so, all right, guys, like and subscribe. I think maybe I'll do a couple more on different things, but maybe not. I'll see. All right, I did say I was going to get the astrology out today. I cannot get the astrology out today. I will do that tomorrow. I had too many errands today to actually get down here and do the work. So much love. See you soon. Take care.